Hello everyone, welcome to a rare thing in the modern day, a F1 2017 stream from me. It's been that long that I don't even remember what I was doing. So what we're going to do now is...
Doughies.
No, we're not doing doughies. We're going to turn up the difficulty level.
From memory, you had just re-signed with Renault.
And you had it on difficulty 0, right? And now you're going up to what, difficulty 10?
7.
Okay, so you're going up to 15.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
It's over 9,000.
Yeah. So we'll put it on 100 and oh, did I leave the formation? Have I turned the formation lap? Yeah, I did turn the formation lap off. I remember that being a problem for me. All right. Good. Let's roll. First race of the season.
Don't know if it's intentional, Matt, but your stream stopped. Oh, no, there it goes.
Oh, no, there it goes. Yeah, no, it would have stopped because it was loading.
Oh, I see.
So it just looked like it stopped. Probably. Tubbin.
Double check. Oh, yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. Alright, how many resource? We got 7 resource points. Well, guess what? We're not doing. Upgrades. We're gonna have tryouts. Alright, let's just go to this. I'm gonna suck. It's been wow, it's been a long time since I drove. Since pre-states. Whenever my last stream was. That was the last time I drove. And it's probably terrific that I've just turned the difficulty level up. It's gonna work out great. And we'll just skip Melbourne, that. Where the practice session and we'll skip that so I don't get copyright struck. That guy who's over on the left-hand side of the car, he looks real shady. Like, real shady. I'm just...
Why is Eminem in the garage, mate?
He's pretty slim. That's a good question, Luce. I don't know. DRL Limitless Australia. Seems good. Let's roll. Let's do it. Just do it! Steal Luce's favourite line.
Yep.
Alright. Let's check out what the weather's going to be like for the weekend. Dry. Start of P3 will be wet. Qualifying's dry. The race is dry. Well, enjoy not getting points, Webby. Let's just do it. Track acclimatization.
We have a number of programs to run during these practice.
Yeah, mate, I'm a Formula 1 world champion. I know what I'm doing.
We'll get good.
Oh, that counted as a miss. That's ridiculous. bad miss. I would have gone purple straight away. That sucks.
That Air Proud guy.
Yeah, I know he's got a video out from during the week.
Yeah.
Ah, crap.
Yep, that was my reaction.
This is the last lap of the program. Final lap of the program.
There we go, now I've got purple.
Okay, then that's the end.
Good. Back to the garage. That took 2 laps more than it should have. Alright, let's do tire management.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, how the oh my god, how the hell are you meant to eat that? Oh my god. You know the double webby?
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is in Geelong and stuff. There's a place called Boss Burger, and like you can, like, they do stuff. Like they have like their chicken patties similar to AFC's there, and like you can make burgers how you want. And this burger is like 4 of those chicken patties in a burger with cheese. How the fuck do you eat that? You can't even hold it properly.
They The better question would be, why would you eat that?
Oh, fucking mate! I want a coronary at 25.
I see. Oh, that's purple straight off. That's good. I didn't think I was going to get that because I was like 2/10 down midway through the last sector, but got over the line. Alright, we're good. What are we? Not very fast because all we've done is programs. P11, currently 4/10 slower than the Hulk. Last sector's pretty good. Middle sector, not so much. But that's alright. So we're done with the first practice session. So we'll go to P2.
Over the line, your top three again are Raikkonen, Hamilton, and Sebastian Vettel.
Good. Let's go to FP2 and do another couple of programs. Obviously, don't have to worry about component wear at this stage because it's the first race of the season.
No, you should be mega ultra concerned because you've got to make it last. This is like the most important part. If you start well, then you know you should be good.
When
but
I mean, I'm not looking at changing components for the practice sessions, is what.
Yeah,
I mean.
we'll see after a triple engine failure in first 3 practice sessions. And that laugh turns into, please kill me.
How could this happen to me, Luce?
Oh yeah, your favourite band. For everyone out there, and like you want to donate to Webby, please, Simple Plan CD, Untitled.
Oh, Luce, just you're lucky you're not here. I'd hit you. All right.
Got to catch me first, chump.
Oh, I see. Wait till I've got you in a plane at 50,000 feet.
Yeah, and Samuel L. Jackson will bust in and just pop 2 caps in your ass because you know.
I'm a snake.
Yeah, you're a snake, mate. He doesn't like no snakes on no goddamn plane.
All right, let's do the fuel saving one. Scoffing at.
Oh, just this meme, you know.
Only green range.
That's an acceptable map, but you're capable of more if you work at it.
Oh, I've locked up. One of those is playing up. Just get that fixed up, shall we? There we go. Up again. This lap's a throwaway. what to do all of a sudden is to lock up.
What I've found, if you don't use the brakes, you don't lock them.
Yeah, thanks. That's great advice, Lewis. Thanks. Right, we're only going to have one more shot at a purple result there.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
I wasn't committed enough to third gear there. Lead on the downshift. Struggle to make the time here, I think, regardless of the other result. No, I'm not going to get there. Would have got it if I had it done in time. That's okay.
Fucking hell, mate. What is this?
A failure is what that is, Luce.
Have a crack, son. Get a beer in here or two. Just fucking lose all. Just put it all out there, mate. Have a crack.
You know what? That's a terrific idea.
Yeah, it really is. I'll be right back.
Alright, I've returned, bearing beer.
Okay, one of the programs we should probably do before qualifying is the qualifying program.
You'd think so,
Let's
wouldn't you?
prepare ourselves as best we can. We don't want to find ourselves starting at the back.
Yes, we do. Why not? Start at the back would be fun. Particularly now I've turned the difficulty up. I'm sure it'll go great. Alright, let's do this. Actually, the last time I played this game was before I had my back problems.
Get a back problem?
Yeah, I did, yeah. Before I went to the States.
Oh, yeah. Back in the olden days, eh?
Hey, when you get to my age, every day's an olden day.
Yeah, you are over 30.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Jack Leeman's got to be a chance of making the Ashes squad.
You gotta think so, surely.
Because he scored some runs last year. And then he scored a ton today. Plus, I don't know if he's still rocking it, but that horrendous mow he had. Him and Joe Danaher.
Oh man, I don't know why you run such a scrubbing mow like Joe Danaher does.
For the banter, mate.
quality bands.
Yeah, mate.
I'm way off on the time, but I did have to overtake a Sauber on a lap, but I was already down. It's too early on the upshift there too.
We're down on our target times. Let's try to find a bit more.
He wanted to spin me off the road there.
Oh, that is a terrible joke.
Shouldn't have done that inside curve then.
Oh, it's Ed's birthday.
Yep.
It is Ed's birthday. Let's all spam him with fucking messages. Remember that time he took out 3/4 of the field in the Dev League?
Oh, good times.
I don't think you raced that race. That was before you
Yeah,
came.
that was before I was there. Well, this is touch and go. It's certainly not going to get purple, I
Hit our
don't think.
primary target time. We're happy with that.
Oh, too quick, too quick. Oh. Oof. Back to the garage. So we're only going to get green for that one. The 16th is the target. Bloody hell, I'm the reigning world
Quick
champion.
look at the classification at the end of the session.
How's it going, Damon Hill?
Oh, I think that, everything bad with the sport is...
It was Michael's. It
is
was Michael's
summed up
fault.
in Michael Schumacher,
What an absolutely evil human being.
I mean, he carries such a grudge against Schumacher. Like, you can taste it looking at the TV.
I saw some fucking... Not that I've seen much of, obviously, F1 this week. But, fuck, I saw some stuff out there last couple days that made me want to punch my phone.
Punching your phone's probably not going to end well for you, neither, or the phone.
No, it wouldn't. But
But why'd you want to punch the phone? In regards to what?
it was something there that I saw, and it's like, is Hamilton now the greatest ever?
If he wins 3 more championships, he might enter the
And
conversation.
that was the first thing I thought. It's like, hold on, Michael Schumacher won 7. He won 7.
Hey, look, anyone know the secret? In a less dominant car.
Yep.
Obviously, with a more compliant teammate than what Hamilton's had for a bit, but still.
Yeah, but at the same time, Hamilton's teammates were a lot more competitive. He made them that way. Like Schumacher made it a non-contest. Like, if he had prime Michael Schumacher and his teammate was, Jenson Button, like, poor old JB's going to be going down to the cleaners every weekend.
Well, he had prime Rubens Barrichello, and I think a lot of people undersell Barrichello because before he went to Ferrari...
He was in great form in 99, and yeah, like, people fucking just forget that. In 99, he was very, very good.
Yep.
Like, and if there was any driver that wasn't driving for McLaren, or Ferrari that was going to take that seat.
Oh,
At that point in time, it was him. Like, because they wouldn't take Frentzen, and Villeneuve, obviously, Schumacher would have vetoed.
start again. We'll just do this in bloody. Yeah.
Yeah, and Barrichello would have been like the 4th or 5th best driver that year. Like, taking Schumacher, well, you could sort of include him, but in terms of drivers that were there all season.
And it's not like Rubens was a million miles away from Button in 09.
No.
Ooh, no rear end grip.
And then you saw with Eddie, you know. Like, you go back and, like, obviously Johnny Herbert was teammates with Schumacher and got absolutely blitzed. And then Eddie Irvine, he was obviously a bit better and became his teammate. And obviously he was a little bit better Ferrari, and then they were both teammates at Jaguar in 2000, and Herbert got fucking smashed.
Yeah, but Johnny had an epic career, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he may well be dead.
Yeah. I really shouldn't have deleted that. Oh, that would have had my Dev League video on there as well. That one, and we could have relived on Ed's birthday. I could have sent him that video.
Yeah.
Hey Ed, remember when you did this? Oh dear.
Ah, dick it. You know. Ah, high school. Rip up. I'm gonna miss the time this first lap.
That was no good. We need you to improve on that.
Hey Shadow Raptor, how are you? Ooh, that's not gonna end well if I do that. Neither's that. That was silly. It's gonna cost me a lot of time. That's also gonna cost me a lot of time. Bloody hell. I'm gonna struggle to finish this lap now, I think.
But yeah, listen, it's just the complete disrespect, and that Schumacher gets is frustrating beyond belief.
It looks like we'll be running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Yeah. Oh no, look at that. We made the time.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Ran too deep. Too hot. I think the history books are very kind to Michael, but people's perception is not. there's some recency bias in there. You know, they're like, oh, Hamilton the best ever. It's like, no, he's not. I mean,
He's a great, like he's an all-time great,
Of course he
and
is.
I saw people trying to argue that he's not. Look, I don't like the fella, but fuck me, he can drive.
yeah,
But he's not the greatest.
it's pointless to say he's the greatest. Like, is he one of the greats the sport has seen? Yeah, absolutely, without doubt.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
He's not the greatest the sport's ever seen. Like, that's,
How I like, because like obviously all great drivers all have many fantastic talents. How I try and rate them is how many flaws and what kind of flaws they have. And Hamilton, like you look at some of his flaws and you compare it to, say, Michael's, and that to me is where Schumacher's better. Like he's
Okay, you weren't quite
they're both similar under pressure. Obviously, title deciders, you know, both of them haven't exactly been great. But then you go, at times Hamilton has a lack of focus. You know, stuff can get under his skin. And he does throw the toys out of the pram. And then you go to Schumacher, and obviously his would be that he was ruthless to a fault and obviously did some dubious things on the racetrack. But aside from that, like driving wise, like there's nothing you can really say, you know, that he's worse than Hamilton at. Like he's the better driver.
yeah. Look, I look at it a bit differently. My biggest gauge on them is how did they perform against their contemporaries, and you know, Schumacher would never have lost a world championship to a teammate.
No. And then, like, people go on and say, oh, but Schumacher won and he had no rivals and stuff like that. That's because he made it so. He was so good.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you go through, like, 2003, you had, obviously, Williams right there, you had McLaren right there, you know. You got Ralph, Juan Montoya, Kimi Raikkonen, all there. You had Fernando Alonso had a race win that year. You got all these drivers, as well as, you know, Barrichello, you know, could have been up there as well. But even though he had a bad year, in the races where, you know, obviously things didn't, you know, go badly for him, he smashed everyone. He smashed everyone.
I mean, my view's always been you can only truly gauge a driver's performance against the guy who drives the same car. Like that's
Yeah.
to me in Formula One in particular. That has to be how it is. And Michael, like particularly at Benetton, Michael made his teammates look laughably bad. Jos Verstappen, Johnny Herbert, JJ Leto. Like he made them. He was winning world championships. They couldn't even get on the podium.
Well, they struggled for points.
That's right.
Like Jos
So-
Verstappen, like it was a massive celebration when Jos Verstappen got a podium, and Schumacher's won fucking 3/4 of the races to that point of the season.
And they go, oh, the car's difficult to drive. Yeah, but good drivers, you know. Good drivers drive like it's not like Michael has a different car altogether.
Yeah.
You know. There's been a couple of seasons where Hamilton's lost out to his teammate. Notably, you know, 2011 against Button. And more notably, 2016 against Rosberg, where he lost the championship. And as I said,
Yeah.
like greats don't lose championships to their teammate unless it's Prost and Senna. You know, two of the greats of the sport paired up together, kind of.
Yeah.
Thing, you know. So yeah, that's where I fall on it. And Michael was a one of a kind driver. Like he like I said, he made his teammates look laughably average. At a lot of points during his career.
Yeah, and all of them, well, especially his last few, were talented drivers. Like Irvine was, I know people don't seem to rate him all that highly, but there's talent there. And obviously Barrichello was pretty talented. Felipe Massa almost won a championship, although I personally don't rate him all that highly.
An interesting practice session there then.
Yeah.
Let's remind ourselves of the top three.
And
who
yeah,
are
absolutely
Bottas,
demolished
Ricciardo,
Herbert.
and
Absolutely
Esteban Ocon.
demolished everyone at Benetton in '94.
Yep.
You know, he had Riccardo Patrese, I think was his teammate in '93. He handled him, and that was his second full year in F1. '92, you know, he
Outqualified his teammate at Spa in his first race. Smashed him.
yeah,
Yeah, you know. So, there's very few drivers out there that have a record against their teammate like Michael does. In fact, the only driver on the grid who would have a record even approaching his teammate against his teammates as
Fernando.
Michael has would be Fernando. I mean, you can say Seb because of the Webber years and the Raikkonen years, but he lost pretty badly to Ricciardo.
he had a lot of problems though that year, and I think that's a lot. Obviously, but the thing is, like, people look at some of the results and they'll look and see, oh, you know, it was, you know, he beat him position wise in the race, but like don't realise that Seb had a lot of problems in qualifying as well that year with his car failing, as well as problems during the race, which just completely fucked his weekends.
Yeah.
Sure, he did get
Welcome to
beaten,
Melbourne,
you know,
where qualifying
often.
for the
So,
Australian
But-
Grand Prix
yeah, so
should be getting
I don't
underway.
There's
think
context to
I don't think there's any argument that across their careers, Seb has outperformed his teammates more than Hamilton has. Seb
Yeah.
has also probably had arguably better teammates than Hamilton, but I think that's a pretty tight. That's a particularly Ricciardo and Raikkonen, but. Actually, now that I think about that, I don't know if that's necessarily true. Now that I think about it, in fact, Hamilton's had a better suite of teammates. I take that back. Alonso, Button, Rosberg, they're all world champions. I actually feel a lot more and more like an idiot every second I think more about that. But you know, Seb has demolished his teammates. More regularly than Hamilton has demolished his. And you could argue that because they haven't been the same quality, but yeah, you know. Anyway,
I get where you're coming from.
The track is pretty quiet at the moment.
I think Hamilton
Perhaps we
and
should get up
Vettel.
there and get a few laps in.
I think Hamilton and Vettel are pretty close together in terms of, you know.
Yeah, they're pretty similar.
Yeah. So
Both in sort of how they drive, and they're sort of maybe not off the track, but I reckon they're on track temperament similar. Although I'd say obviously Hamilton a little bit calmer around traffic, but he still has his moments.
I still haven't seen Hamilton deliberately crash into anyone yet. Particularly behind a safety car.
Yeah, but we've seen him do some other stuff, like cut chicanes to pass people multiple times. We've seen him lie to the stewards.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
Yeah, so you know, people put that on Seb for deliberately great. You know, we've seen that happen in F1 before. We've never seen a driver lie to the stewards, to their face, mind you, before. You know.
And for something that could be quite easily proven.
Yeah. Here's another thing. In '92, in his second season in Formula One, Michael Schumacher outscored Ayrton Senna in a Benetton. Senna won the championship the previous year, beat him. Like,
Yeah, I mean, look, Michael's the GOAT. For me, Michael's the GOAT.
fuck, there's a lot of drivers. Oh god. Oh. Fucking Eric Vanderpoel, 13th, did not qualify, 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 retired, 10th, retired, and then was dropped.
Ooh, slower than Magnussen. That doesn't bode well.
The AI are fast around Australia, remember?
definitely gonna have to go out again.
Hit the town with the boys.
Yeah, why not? No new tyres. We'll use the same tyres. Do a better lap.
Nico's in P10 at the moment.
Yeah, all I just want him to be treated with some fucking respect. Because he's just brushed aside. Ignored or just fucking sat on by the media and fans.
Damon Hill's treated with more respect than Michael.
Oh, and I don't understand that. Like, Damon Hill is easily one of the dirtiest drivers F1's ever seen, and yet he's praised as some kind of saint. You know, what he did in '95, you know, like, you can't say that's just mistakes from a bad driver. Like, that's fucking ridiculous, what those attempted maneuvers on Schumacher in '95. And then, obviously, in '97, people forget what he did at Suzuka. You know, for a couple of laps, just blocking Schumacher blatantly, despite being a lap car.
Times are better than yours. Nico is
And
faster
then,
than us.
obviously, at Canada in '98, you know, he moved 4 times on the straight at 320 kilometers an hour, like blocking him, and Schumacher almost, you know, smashed into him. Like that could have been like driven, where he's fucking up in the air and over the fence and into the rowing facilities on the side. It's just fucking crazy. But it's just all forgotten. And he's someone that F1 should, you know, not really have too much respect for, because he fucking trashes drivers, and then obviously he was a dirty driver himself. Like JB, I'll give him time. He wasn't a, you know, a great.
We make it through is the question. Yes.
He's done it. He's made it out of Q1.
I'm 8/10 slower than Hulkenberg.
Get the noose.
Who's got the rubbish cars this year? It looks like it hasn't changed much from last year.
It doesn't change much.
Well, but on this pace, I'm not going to make it out of Q2. So I'll salute and close my eyes down into turn 1. How much fuel have I got in the car? Oh, hang on, what tyres? Are they new? They surely. Alright. This is our best chance, boys. From reigning world champion to probably getting only just scraping through Q1.
James teams, I can't remember.
No. Still at Renault. I should have taken the job at Mercedes or Ferrari or Red Bull.
Your car's still like in the midfield, like.
Yes.
Oh my! Why did you turn the difficulty up then?
Because I won a championship in my first season.
Oh. Compared to the opposition, did you like? Is your car improved?
Don't know.
Like from where Renault starts the game at, like have you moved up a spot or two?
I think we've diced with Toro Rosso. That's about it.
Oh my god, you're fucked.
Catanayo. Oh, that wasn't very good. Held on to it.
So I say Ferrari. What's up with these new engine regulations? I've not seen. I've not had the chance to read about it. Like, why is Ferrari pissed off?
I think you'll find that Ferrari's postulating has nothing to do with the engine rates.
Okay.
Shit.
Mercedes and Renault aren't happy, but they can go fuck themselves with the current engines we have.
Yeah.
But why is Ferrari not happy?
I think you'll find what Ferrari's doing is positioning themselves for a debate about the remuneration they get.
Car setting screen on your multifunction display.
Ah, right, yeah.
To change various settings as you drive. Open the display.
And as much as fans don't like it, I reckon Ferrari deserve it, to be honest.
You want to change.
They've been there since the start, and there's like, if you took Ferrari out of Formula One, there's half its fan base gone overnight.
It should be a fairer distribution of prize money.
This should, but at the same time, I reckon Ferrari do deserve a little extra.
I'm gonna stay out of that debate and just say I think there should be fair distribution of prize money. Prize money. Forget all other extra external money.
Alright, yeah.
Prize money.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then the remuneration would be something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they should do that with all teams that have hung around. Obviously, we've spoken about that before, like Williams and Sauber and the like.
Yeah.
Like they deserve. They deserve a bit of remuneration because they've stuck it out.
I think they deserve more than engine manufacturers.
Oh, fucking for sure. For sure.
Sauber and Williams showed more commitment to the sport than Mercedes have.
Yep.
As a company.
Like, if your team, decides to, and I guess to some extent, like if a manufacturer did stay in F1 for a really, really long time, like maybe they could get remuneration from, as well. But, Williams, like Sauber, Williams, these kinds of teams, like without them, there's no F1.
Yeah.
You need teams on the grid. Without, you get world champions coming through those teams, or were, once competitive themselves. But they add to the character. Oh my god, I'm having a shocking game here. Yeah. And it would suck to see Sauber fall off the grid.
Yep. Woo! Woo!
Oh, I've got to find that meme now. Tag someone that needs a woo today.
Oh man, look at that! I've put it P7 in Q2.
Oh yeah. Fucking disaster, eh? It was a disaster. It was so bad.
And Hulkenberg,
so badly.
I've out-qualified him by 0.6 in Q2. I'm into Q3. I'm just that driver who finds something special in qualifying.
And then fucking, here we go.
Thanks,
fucking Q3
thanks,
last.
Yeah. But at least this is what I'm saying. Woo! Woo! Q3, here we go. The more beer I have, the faster I'm getting. It's like playing pool.
Didn't you? No, this happened in one of those iRacing races, didn't it? Where you had a beer or two and you actually drove better. I know you.
I've got a fault in Q3. I'm going to lose 4.5 minutes of time. Woo!
Woo!
Oh, all right. Well, I'm only going to get one run in Q3. Oh. That's right. We'll just have that run now. Why not? Woo! All right, I'll stop doing that. Sorry, stream.
Can't wait till you fucking wipe out half the field, rip all corners of your car off, turn one.
And
You
restart
know, my
the
rea-
race.
you know what my reaction's gonna be.
Yeah.
You're like, oh fuck, dead. Woo!
Yep. Alright, here we go. All out lap.
I must have kicked like 1 goal 3, but I've kicked like 3 out of the 4. And I've got no excuses. It's a Telstra Dome.
Oh dear.
Alright, let's try and snap this from 15 metres. Stevie J right here. Got it.
Woo!
Woo! Match objective, kick 1 banana. 3 goals 2, but with fucking 3 out the full. Living the dream.
Alright, what sort of time was this lap? 25 flat. That's actually slower than my Q2 lap. Should have had more beers. That's it. That's our run. We're probably going to be currently 7th. See if that holds.
The
Oh, we
grid
did
is all
drop.
set then
Drop to
for the
8.
race tomorrow. But before we go, let's
And then there's going to be a whole swag of
our
penalties
top
on the
three.
grid.
Woo, Vettel, right.
Woo!
Yeah. That beer is going down a treat. Now it's making me hungry though.
What are you drinking?
Wild Yak, Pacific Ale.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh,
it's,
yeah, okay.
it's quite delish.
I don't know, beer tastes similar to me.
Oh, that's what I've been meaning to talk to you all week. So what I've done is instead of driving down there on the
I think you
19th,
told me you're going to fly, aren't you?
I'm gonna fly. I've already got my flights booked, so
Yeah.
I was just gonna check to see you, make sure you're okay to grab me from the airport.
Yeah, mate.
On
Yeah.
that. It'll be pretty late. It'll be like 10:30 or something like that.
Yeah, it's cool. That means, like, obviously with fucking work, I'll, even if we're working late, I'll be able to pick you up from the airport, so.
Yep. So you're working all the way up to the 19th?
I would assume so.
Okay.
But if not, I'll just fucking tell them, look, I can't.
Yep. All right. Let's how many points we got? 436. That ain't anything to do nothing. So our car is the 6th best car on the grid.
Yeah, you're going to have a bad time.
Yeah, you're gonna have a bad time. It's Ferrari, from Mercedes, from Red Bull, from Force India, from Williams, from Renault, Toro Rosso, Haas, McLaren, and Sauber.
Here's something I'll put to you. Max Verstappen, 2018 World Champion.
I don't think that would be a surprise to anybody at this point, really. Dude's special. Like, honestly, he's got the skills. And Red Bull, we were talking about it on Wednesday night in the podcast, just how much... But you remember at the start of the year, when Christian Horner was talking about...
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like
how
for today's
much...
race.
You know, he was
Sebastian
saying
Vettel
after the
has a
summer
clear
break,
track
Red
ahead
Bull
of
would
him
be
today.
winning
He
races on
starts in
pace.
pole position,
Yeah.
And
Kimi Räikkönen
everybody,
completes the
including me,
front
was
row.
sort of like,
Looking
nah,
down
come
the
on,
rest
Christian,
of the
you
grid
are not.
Well, and then we saw after the first half of the
Verstappen,
year,
Daniel
obviously
Ricciardo,
just weren't
and
quite there,
Perez,
but
Renault, Ocon, Massa, and
second
Nico
half of the
Hülkenberg,
year, they have been
Grosjean,
the fastest
Sainz,
car.
Lewis Hamilton,
Arguably.
and Magnussen.
They've
Alonso,
been tremendous.
Wehrlein,
Hamilton did
Stoffel
have a
Van
penalty.
Dorn,
Wonder what
and
that's for.
Marcus Ericsson, Stroll, and Daniel Kvyat completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Yeah, so I mean, he was right. Like they're legitimately winning races on pace.
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks.
Don't take unnecessary risks. YOLO. Fuel load 30 laps for 29 laps of racing. That's fine. I'm down with that. Alright, that'll do.
I do think though that I think Christian, after saying that after the first few races, was thinking, yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Maybe not, but obviously since they've upgraded their car, they've yeah, they've probably got the best car in the field right now.
Yeah.
You'd have to say.
Did not have the greatest of starts. Here we go. Dive bomb, Ricardo. Oh, it's Verstappen. Max lost positions off the start. Caught the sleeping policeman on the inside of 9, unsettled the back of the car.
Saw the driver's briefing for Mexico though. I did see that. Seb made an interesting point about the curbs, about having the curbs from Nürburgring where you can use them, but like if you use them too much, you bottom out and just don't lose time, and they're not dangerous.
Yeah.
The thing is, will Max Verstappen be world champion if no one's watching? Because they lose.
Oh, locked up in the freaking hell. That's not good.
I'm still hoping they get outlawed,
Halo.
or they delay it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they fucking realise that, oh yeah, okay. Terrible idea.
We'll wipe out the bollard.
Cut laps around Albert Park yesterday.
Really?
Oh, I did the final sector and the
Nice.
first sector
Nice, Gary.
on the way home from work.
Used to like
Mate.
doing that.
But that second last turn, I haven't bollarded off the curb on the inside, so you know what I was doing?
Up riding the curb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
Step it off the ball, mate. He looked at me funny. That's why I was going to bump him. They should make this game M and you can deck people. You've been suspended for 16 weeks.
Greg Williams style.
Greg Williams. Oh, then again, Barry Hall completely fucking... He murdered that West Coast player.
Yeah.
And how many weeks did he get?
I don't know, 2 with a slap.
Probably only got 1 week.
What's that? Sydney getting looked after by the AFL? No!
That doesn't happen.
Gotta stop doing that. Losing time down the straight.
Gap to car in front is 2.4 seconds.
What's that?
Running wide at the last corner and running out over the edge of the curb and getting on the grass a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just getting on the throttle too early for the last corner, pushing the line. I feel like I'm going to be in this scrap with the Red Bulls for the whole race.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs.
Back in front of me is pulling away. Oh, I've locked up. That is not good.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Front tyres are going off.
Our gap to first place is 9.1 seconds.
Giving up a fair bit.
Autobacks. That's like one of my posts on Instagram.
See.
Okay, clear.
Sorry, Daniel. Well, that's Ricardo's race done.
The two Australians have collided.
Yeah, well, oh no, I'm wide. Yeah, we got together through the chicane. He put his nose sort of.
Oh, just AI things, putting it where it shouldn't have been, and
Yep.
yeah.
Now I got Max Verstappen all over me. I'm boxing this lap. That can't come a moment too soon. Front tyres are in bad shape. Oh!
Okay, gap ahead is 8.4 4 seconds.
In those battles, I've given up 8 seconds to Perez in front of me.
Alright, Daily Mix, what have you... Oh, this one's got Nickelback in it. Fuck yeah, let's smash it.
Oh dear.
Oh, look, there's Chester. There it is.
I see.
Oh, Limp Bizkit.
Your music taste has got a mention on it in the comments section, Luce.
Oh yeah, what's it? What'd they say?
Nickelback, the fuck with that shit.
What are you on about? They're one of the greatest rock bands of all time.
Mate, they never made it as a rock band. Couldn't cover this cheap band singing.
Mate, come talk to me when friggin' Mick Jagger grows a goatee as fucking memorable as Chad Kroger's, alright?
Yeah, right.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our
I don't know why this Daily Mix had them listed, featuring Nickelback, The Killers, and Kasabian. So far on this list, I've only seen one Killers song, and I've not seen anything from Nickelback at all.
Good.
Or Kasabian.
But if, and the follow-up comment, Luce, was, if by one of you mean not the worst.
They're the best.
Nickelback are not. They're come on,
Oh,
man.
here we are, Nickelback. See you at the show. What a banger.
It's a headbanger because you bang your head against the wall when you listen to it. God, I'm gonna get stuck behind Ericsson.
Nothing like a bit of Nickelback.
Oh, there's probably plenty like it. Like, oh, jeez, Ericsson!
Dead.
Oh, I am dead.
Damn it.
Rip.
Oh, wow, you should check out the stream and just see what happened there.
Oh, that means that... fine.
You're gonna have to be quick. Yeah, it's already gone.
Oh, no, disaster. Can I go back?
You should be able to.
Only just clicked on it.
What do you expect me to do there, game?
Oh, gee, I was just seeing what's happening. Oh, gone. Right, that's pretty dog. Yes, null pointer. It is Albert Park.
It's definitely. I'm gonna have to use a flashback. Guess what's happening down here, mate?
If you don't murder Ericsson for that,
I did just take the front of his car off, I think. That was pretty bad.
yeah. Alright, Webby racing Hamilton for the win.
Oh, great.
Car in front is 5.2 seconds.
Oh, Verstappen's on the Ultras again.
Come on, just send it. Hey Webby, if you and he's locked up, he locked up, ran wide as well. One of the few mistakes AI make in this game.
0.6 seconds.
But yeah, as I was saying, if you win this race, I reckon you should do a shoey.
I'm not going to be winning this race, mate. Which shoe should I drink out of?
I don't know, what's a shoe you don't use all that often?
Work boot?
Yep,
Caution.
done.
Caution.
It's not a shoey at that point, it's a boot. Oh, there goes
Booty.
the line.
Alright then, so
Do a Thierry Bootson.
Yes,
they're retiring from the race.
get on his boots.
Yeah, he loved the old boot, old Thierry.
Let's get back up to racing speed.
Hey, I never got away from racing speed. I I'm always at racing speed. I'm like the Hulk when he's angry and stuff. I was nearly going to message you on Friday, by the way, as
Yeah, I thought about it too, but then work happened.
0 seconds.
I've still got Max behind me on the Ultras. But the longer I can keep him back there, the better it will be.
Just punt him, mate. He'd punt you. Dog eat dog world out there, mate.
Like Nobby's nuts.
Jesus.
Only Australian followers are going to get that one.
Extra salty.
I was watching a video before of Neil Crompton's commentary.
Oh,
And-
the big guns.
Yeah, well, that was one of them. But I found another one that was ancient. But it was
Yeah.
talking about Dick Johnson having problems getting off the line.
Yeah, get that
And
up.
no, it wasn't that. Because it was some of the other commentators talking about that, how it was seemed to be specific to Dick Johnson. And then Crompton says, "Well, I don't think it's just a dick problem."
Oh, wow. Good on you, Cromley. The big guns have come out.
Yeah, it's one word for him.
Yep.
One driving a Renault right now.
Oh, look, and that guy in the Renault's just hit the car against the wall as well. Oh, well. And you shouldn't talk about Hulkenberg like that, mate. He's a good guy, good guy.
No, I was talking about the other bloke.
Nico Solkenberg.
Ooh.
I mean, come on. This driver is currently behind Lance Stroll. I mean,
Pretty sure Stroll hasn't stopped yet, mate.
doesn't matter. He's still behind Lance Stroll.
I don't know if you remember the order I was telling you before, but my car is worse than the Williams.
So, are you a good driver?
I don't know, that's for other people to work out, mate. I just do my best.
Oh, Webby, I want a participation medal. Maybe.
Triggered.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.5 seconds.
I can see the red mist coming out of your
That's,
visor there.
that's just the tyres, mate.
Nah, they're only red because it's being reflected off each of your eyes.
I see. Verstappen's on me now. Oh, I'm sorry, Max. Uh-oh. Oh dear.
What has he done?
Yeah, that was clumsy. Well, that's a flashback, innit?
Whee! Felipe Massa do Brasil! Sim, sim.
An
Like
illegal
Felipe.
overtake. Oh, and he's got DRS. That's it. Sending it. Oh, yes. Good boy. Good boy, I say to myself. Proud of that one.
You need to do that more often to that AI. You need to bully him.
That was a beautiful piece of overtaking getting him back.
In V8 supercars, you probably would have rolled him.
Put him on his roll hoop.
But, because it's Formula 1, they have a little bit more respect. Not much, but a little bit more.
Put it out there in the grass again. That's not a good look. I'm absolutely wrecking Verstappen's race at the moment.
Good, he can go fuck himself.
Well, tell us what you really think. Oh, jeez, I'm not paying attention. As Kimi Raikkonen does the fastest lap.
DHL Fastest Lap Award. Kimi Raikkonen wins 0 races.
It's the only award they hand out for the season that doesn't award any points. Or the only trophy, I should say. fucked up. Oh, Max is seeking revenge. I don't think Red Bull's going to want me in one of their cars.
Nah.
Oh, that wasn't good. Max is getting chippy there. Oh, there.
Hey, Webby, would you mind like hitting an apex?
You going to give me money for it?
I'll give you good banter in Japan.
Bants. Top quality bants in Japan. Alright, I'll nail some apexes for you, mate.
Good, and then I'll top it off by singing Wonderwall at karaoke, and
Nice.
And you'll probably never want to talk to me again because I'll sound like a screeching cat mixed with Casey Chambers, so two screaming
Oh,
cats.
she's already a screaming cat caught in a ceiling fan.
Yeah.
Now I've got Hulky McCulk in front of me.
Oh, I wonder if they actually do have Casey Chambers.
Oh, I don't think so.
Ah, that's disappointment.
Oh, it's not. That's a godsend, is what they call that. None of the karaoke places I've ever been to in Japan have had Casey Chambers. Not that I've ever looked at thoroughly, but I've never seen.
That is greatly disappointed. I am greatly disappointed. I can't believe it.
The answer to your question is, am I not pretty enough? The answer is yes, that's right. You're not.
It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Rip control electronics. Max, that's dangerous, mate. That's dangerous. You've killed me. Max has killed me.
Adjusting the strategy.
Let's
Max
have a
has
look.
killed me. Blake, Max has killed me. Dead.
Yep, dead.
Dead.
Oh. I wouldn't say he's killed you. I mean, Jacques Villeneuve had a couple big ones there.
Max has flat out killed me.
Murder charges. Max Verstappen has been sent to jail for 25 years for murder.
Wait, he's done it again!
Seven.
Oh, stop it. He done it again.
Do it again.
He's Murph at Phillip Island. I don't even feel bad about that, Max.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag. Oh, it was a Force India buried in the barriers.
You'd think that'd be a safety car, but it's F1 2017, so nah.
Oh, no, 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 no! No! Oh, no, I've killed Max! Oh, no, let's... let's... Oh, shit! Oh, my goodness!
You fucking wiped him out. He's fucking gone. He's popped the wheel to the face.
I want to
He has
see that
popped the
again.
wheel to the face.
I've pushed out White, I've come back on, and I've killed him. Like, he is... Oh, dear. That, you consider that revenge, Max. You can consider that my revenge. Alright, let's, yeah, I know, Noel, point game, I screwed that. Let's just, I'll just...
No, I reckon, no, he nailed that. That's the, that's a 9 out of 10 in the loose meter.
Only because it took out Verstappen. Oh, jeez.
That gave it an extra point, but it's still up there.
Alright, I just... Can I get back to concentrating now? This is good. This is turned to cactus, honestly. Max! God, I hate how the AI does that! Oh! Why have I got no rear end grip?
Tyres probably gone. Or overheated.
just gone swimmingly. And all because, like, I was too nice to Verstappen down to turn 1. Because I should have turned in on him when he had his nose next to me. This has gone really poorly now.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs. Nico is in the pits.
He's on a 1-stopper.
Okay, distance to teammate 5.0 seconds. soft tyre. That's the super soft on the car behind. Pit in. Exit, exit now. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Right, there's Massa.
I'm driving something right now, but I really don't know what. Like, I want something fun to drive. Like, I don't want it to be a chore.
Yep. Come on, Stroll. Hold him up. Hold him up. tell how bloody how out of practice I am. So inconsistent.
Yeah.
Okay, gap to leader, 47.5 seconds.
Yeah, I reckon it might be as much as a month since I last drove.
Been a long time for me. But yeah, it's like I wouldn't mind F1 2017, but it's just not fun enough to drive.
Yeah. It's like I'm going to end up losing out to a whole bunch of cars that have done one stops.
Yeah.
Including my teammate.
The gap to the car ahead is 9.2 seconds. Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
All right with that. Eyes are starting to go off.
Gap to car in front is 7.9 seconds.
I'm only going to get a point.
Still got to hold on first. Ricardo behind you.
I thought I ended his race earlier.
Our gap
must be leading this race, I think. That's exceeding track limits. That's an interesting interpretation of track limits.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. Right, some information on Ricciardo. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Doesn't seem very slow to me.
I think it's coincidental that obviously you got Ricardo gaining on you, and the Terminator theme has just started playing in the background of my Spotify.
The thing that started playing on the track is Ricciardo seems to have a car problem. He's going to be slow. Yeah, he's fallen off now, I think. That bailed me out of that battle. Well, the turning up of difficulty level has been good for me thus far.
We advise moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
Bad luck up.
Okay, gap ahead is 6.5 seconds.
No, Albert Park's one of the AI's better tracks, isn't it?
Yeah, they improved it. Like, I think, yeah.
This is your final lap.
Like last year, like the times you needed to beat in the practice was really difficult, and now it's a bit easier in 2017. But the AI were beatable. Like, especially like the chicanes, you could hack it up a bit and gain a bit on the AI, but yeah, they're faster. And I think the second season's always a bit harder at the start if you're not competitive cars or not.
Kimi Raikkonen wins the race.
Why can't you do that in real life? I just want one. Just one.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Still 2 races to go this season, Luce.
It's not going to happen, mate. Come on.
There's plenty of tracks where the other 5 drivers in contention get taken out.
Yeah.
Well, all in contention of Monaco and bent over a table for nothing.
Bent over a table because he wasn't fast enough.
Yeah, and it's all for naught, wasn't it?
That was
All
just
for
poor,
naught.
that was poor strategy. So the reigning world champion has come out in the first race in Australia and he's going to score a measly point.
Top job, my friend, top job. I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you pulled through.
Top job, my friend. Bit worried about it. Mate, we got 1 point.
After winning the championship last season.
How bad is our car if you're celebrating a point?
That's a fantastic performance from Ferrari.
Wow,
They
it's
hardly looked in doubt.
pediddling down rain at Marina Bay.
Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own.
Was it a Ferrari
And
one
that's an
too?
approach that can push you a long way up the field.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
Yeah, look at that. Ferrari 1-2.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Kimi Raikkonen takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. Moving
always
on
one
to the
stoppers you
driver
got in
the
front of
day
me.
then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Oh, well, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. He was fast, decisive, everything you'd want from a...
Well, there you go. Oh, I've got to do one of these things. Checkpoint challenge at the time attack.
Oh god.
Well, this is easy because the checkpoint challenge at Spa and the time attacks at Baku. Thanks for making that selection easy for me. Oh, what happened there? I chose it. I'll go to invitational event. Yeah, all right. We'll do that quickly, and then I'll sign off. Man, only 10th. I wanted more than that. Gonna be a struggle street season, with the difficulty level a bit higher, and the you know, car not being so good. But we'll focus on. We're not going to do any reliability this year. This is going to be all about performance.
It's time for a well-deserved rest.
Shut up, Crofty. Here we go. No traction. Oh, come on, traction. Oh, we're so close to hitting another gate, but that's alright, we still passed it. Why can't I drive that car for the whole season? Yeah, China! Woo! Woo!
Woo!
Oh dear.
Hey, got some good news for you. We've been analysing the pace compared to our rivals, and it looks like we'll be very competitive. Keep up the good work.
Looks like we're going to be very competitive. Yeah, right. Good on you, mate. Good on you. He moved ahead of Toro Rosso, that's why he's talking to me. Oh, well. That was good fun, wasn't it? Would have been better to get more than just 1 point.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you turn the difficulty up and they're driving a piece of shit painted yellow and black.
You've hurt my feelings, man. I won the World Championship last year.
Yeah, well, Tigers won the flag last year. They're not going to do it next year.
Tigers won the flag this year. It is
Yeah.
still 2017, mate.
Yeah, but last season.
Yeah. I don't think there's any upgrades for me to... I haven't got many points to go with. How much are these going to cost? Probably a lot. 800 for those. Then we move. Oh, that's still 800. That's not bad. To improve the chassis. But that's good fun. All right, thanks to everybody who tuned in. We're going to call it there. We did our race. We'll come back at a later time and do the next race. But thanks to people who, like I said, tuned in, asked some questions and stuff like that. Put up with Luce and I wooing relentlessly. And yeah, that's the one. And yeah, like I said, thanks for tuning in, everybody. And we'll catch you next time.